Using WireShark to trace web services traffic in HTTP. WireShark is a free download from wireshark.org. It is the preferred tool for troubleshooting connection-related problems for various different applications. It's very useful for tracing web services in particular, specifically SOAP and RESTful type web services. However, the output captured by WireShark can be overwhelming. It captures a lot of information very quickly, when all we may want is the result of a single transaction. Using capture filters, we can restrict both what is captured, also what is seen in the UI, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of that. So now that I've installed WireShark, I can start a trace using certain specific capture options. I'm going to select the capture options here. In the filter, I can select which network interface I want. So I'm going to use Intel. I'm going to add a capture filter, restricting it to just a specific port that I want to capture, so I don't get too much stuff. Enter port 8080 in this case, and start. Eventually we may see content showing up here, and it may be even too much at that point, so I can enter a display filter as well. Since I'm tracing web services traffic, that's SOAP based, I can enter a filter of XML and apply that. Now what I should see is only stuff that's specific to web services, SOAP-based web services on that specific port. And in fact I see that. So I see the protocol is HTTP XML, I see a post, and I see a response from the server. When I see an HTTP 1.1 or something similar, I know that's a response coming back. So let's take a look at the first item here. In the middle pane, I can expand the various different things. I can get the time frame, the response time. I can also go down to extensible markup language and see the actual SOAP envelope. And that's what I'm going to do here. And as you can see, I'm just expanding the various options so I can see the name of the method that was called, in this case login, and the arguments that were passed. And if I wanted to see the values, I could expand those as well. The very next frame here, I have the response that came back from the server. Here is the XML SOAP envelope again, and you can see login response. And the login return is the value. This may be very helpful in determining specific exceptions or errors that might get returned by the server and that might be hidden by the application or not brought up to the user interface. So it allows you to track what specifically is happening over web services. Using the capture filter and the display filter will greatly reduce the amount of packets that are captured. However, I would not recommend leaving this on long term, as it will be a bit of a burden on the system. In terms of where you want to run the WireShark trace, it should, if you're tracing a web services problem, you'd want to run this on one end of the equation, so either on the application server calling the web services or on the server that's actually hosting the web service. So once you've determined that the trace contains what you need, it's captured the event or the problem, you can stop the trace by using the red icon here. Next, you can save the file so that it can be sent into technical support. Go to File, Save As. Save that as a PCAP file. And then you're ready to upload that file to support. Well, thank you for your time today. If you've got any questions and concerns regarding the use of WireShark to trace web services or HTTP type issues, you can email me at sean.walsh@cia.com. Thank you.